So how does the scholarship work? Well, at the end of the day, ICAEW wants to make it as painless as possible for those of you who are ambitious enough and committed enough to pass these exams and use the knowledge in real life. They're taking the cost down of taking the first 2 papers of the final stage. There are 3 papers in total, but they're taking the cost down from over 2 lakh to 40,000 rupees. Now, it's not automatic that everyone who applies is going to get one of these scholarships, but you can apply for a scholarship online at the Get Through Guides website, possibly where you're viewing this, or if you're viewing this in YouTube, you need to go to www.getthroughguides.co.in/ICAEW. It will give you all the information you need. You need to prove to us why you're worthy of winning one of these scholarships. And if you are worthy, you'll be in that classroom by the end of July with all the others from the Tata Group, Mahindras, PwCs, Deloitte's, KPMG's, and many, many other companies. How do we ensure that you develop? Well, every single one of you that comes on the course is going to have a chart plotted. We're going to show you what employers are looking for. We're going to show you what average employees are like and where you are on this grid. And as we go through the courses, we're going to show you how you develop and how we're going to push you out with the skills to make sure you're what business wants. So by the end of the course, you're going to be able to do so many things. You're going to be able to think on your feet. You're going to be able to make recommendations. You're going to be empowered to communicate with any group of people, whether it's the top or people lower down in the organization, finance or non-finance. Most importantly, you're going to learn how to integrate your knowledge, distill information, and pass over what's absolutely needed. How do we ensure that the scholarship gets you ready to take the exams? Well, you have to be able to take time off to take the courses. That's 16 days in total between July and October, plus the 2 exam days, which are November 5th and 6th. They're in blocks of 4 days, so each block you will need 3 days out of the office, normally run as a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Again, at the website or on the website, you will get the details for the dates and the timetable that you will need to commit to attending. You get all the materials from ICAEW. You get practice exams, you get personal assessments and counselling from us. And at the end of the day, if you've completed all days, you get a certificate from ICAEW. The exam results come out in December, so you don't have to wait long, about 6 weeks. And assuming you pass, and remember, globally, 80% of people who take tuition and commit to doing the course actually pass. When you pass the exam, there will be 1 paper that's left, and that's the case study, the advanced level case study, which can be taken next July or next November. And we'll give you the training for that too. The total cost of the training and the exam fee to take that final paper is 60,000 rupees, approximately. And once you've done that and you pass that, you become a fully fledged member of ICAEW, recognizable globally. How are we sure that you're going to be ready to be tomorrow's leader? Well, that's because we're training you to be tomorrow's leader today. How do we do that? All the exam questions at the advanced level are built on scenarios like this. You're given this kind of information in the exam, and the kinds of decisions that you're going to have to make are decisions like this. It's what you're going to have to be doing within the next 5 to 10 years. I had to decide at the age of 26, which markets do we go into? Which markets do we ignore? Are there any government initiatives that we should take? The Tata Group, the Mahindra Group, Infosys, making these decisions on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Which countries should we go into? Which products should we be selling? Where should we be selling them? They're all decisions that chartered accountants make. And you have to ask yourself, can you honestly say that I write reports where clients think I must use your services? If you're doubtful about that, come on the course, apply for a scholarship, and watch how your skills take you to a different place. Does it sound too tough? Or is it for you? Remember, you choose how you think. But most importantly, don't fear pressure. I bet half of you who did your ICAEW exams, more than half of you, will think, if you think back, you were thinking just before the exams, there's no way I'm going to be able to do it. It's too difficult. Oh my God, I'm going to fail. However, don't fear pressure. For pressure is what turns rough stones into diamonds. And that's true. It's only because of the pressure of the earth and the heat and the challenge that coal becomes diamonds. It's the same with us. Unless we put ourselves under that pressure, you're sitting there saying, I'm working full time. Von and I left studying 3 or 4 or 5 or 15 years ago. How can I go back to it? It's because of this you can go back to it. Because unless you put yourself under that pressure, you won't develop those razor sharp skills that you need to succeed in this global world. And remember what I said. All that I am is a result of what I choose to have thought. If I choose to believe that I can really do this, if I choose to believe that I can do this course, I can cope with work, I can make the time, I can forget about movies, I can forget about soaps and serials, I can talk to my family and say that I'm going to have to study for those 4 months quite consistently and constantly, then you know what? You will pass the exams. 80% globally pass those exams. So here's an opportunity for you to accelerate your career with ICAI and ICAEW. But you know what? It's not ICAI or ICAEW that's really accelerating your career. You're accelerating your career with your attitude. So if you're up for the challenge, please look at the information on the website. Please apply for that scholarship. And I look forward to helping create some of the future leaders of India that are going to turn India from a nation of 1 billion entrepreneurs into 1 billion Infosys, 1 billion Tatas, and 1 billion Mahindras. Thanks for your patience, good luck, and see you soon.